Hi, welcome to Gear Garage. My name is Zach. This is my little internet show about whitewater stuff. And today I want to do a more thorough review of the Palm Nevis PFD. I got this about a month or two ago. I did a quick thoughts about it video, and I've used it a bunch since then. I just kind of want to share those thoughts for those of you that are interested. First of all, Palm, the company that makes it, is I think it's an English company. It's from they're in Europe. You can't buy this in the U.S. and it's not actually rated for the U.S. So if you're going to use it, it's not officially Coast Guard approved, and you have to go basically get one shipped from Europe, which is tricky. So they're hard to get, but for those of you in Europe using it, here are my thoughts. Or if you're in the U.S. and you think about getting one, here are some thoughts for you too. So first of all, I'll probably compare this one a lot to the Green Jacket. The Green Jacket's sort of been the standard for so many people in this class of PFD, so I'll probably reference back to this quite a bit. But I'm just going to go through some of the features I've used and I've learned about since I got it. First of all, I noticed in my first review this was a cracked ring. Well, they do that on purpose. They do that if you're going to have one of those toe tether things, you clip it onto here and it will self-release pretty easily, which is a pretty clever solution for those toe tethers. And I haven't tried it, but everybody I've talked to says it works pretty well. There's one on both sides, so you can choose either side. Super cool. To me, what's been revolutionary with the Green Jacket is the big clamshell pocket in the front. I think it's amazing. This one I didn't like my first review because the zipper is smaller, so it's just a little harder to deal with. And it gets stuck in this fabric they used right here to get in and out of it. So you have to kind of like guide it through. I've kind of gotten used to using it a bunch. I always take a second and I'm really careful opening and closing it. But in the next iteration of this PFD, they need to solve this extra fabric right here, the way that the Astral did, or something like that. But it's a cool, you can see it's getting stuck right now. It's a cool clamshell pocket. Next, there's a cool little knife thing here. I haven't used it yet, but it seems everybody sees it, it's like, wow, that's cool. You could put a sheath knife in there, I guess. You could put a folding knife with a lanyard, but it's kind of cool. Like, at least they thought about that. Next is my favorite thing, unexpected favorite thing, is these two zippers open up a kangaroo pocket, and so I can put my hands in to warm them up. But I also keep my personal rescue equipment in here. So I have quick access to my carabiner, pulley, and press stick. And I also have quick access to my flip line. And so because I have quick access to my flip line, I'm using it way more. I normally would just use this to do an anchor or to flip a boat back over. But now if I just want to like hold on to a raft really quick, I clip it on. Or if I want to tie my kayak to a tree for some reason, I have quick access to this. And so I've been using my flip line way more because it's right here. I am digging these pockets. I think that this secondary accessory pocket is really sweet. On the Green Jacket, these pockets are on the side right here. And so to get to my flip line or other stuff, I have to do this like yoga pose thing to get over and unzip it. And putting it back in is tough too, where this is really roomy. You could put a lot more stuff in here actually if you wanted to. The downside would be, for me, rafting would be harder to get in the raft because this would be so bulky. But I'm really digging these side pockets. This thing has a ton more pockets on it that I haven't used much. Right in front of there are some Velcro pockets. They're not really pockets, they're just like, I guess they're pockets. Room to store things in here. There's a really cool Velcro place to put your phone right there if you wanted to do that. I've used this quite a bit. If I just quickly need to store my phone somewhere, I'll put it here. If I need it long term, I'll put it in the front pouch or like a dry bag in my kayak or whatever. And there's, behind here, you have to take the PFD off to access it. There's like a mat pocket in the back, which is just cool that they thought of that. So those are the features. The big feature is how the rescue harness works. And so it has, like a lot of PFDs rescue harness, this is something you should be trained and practice with if you're gonna have it and use it. But if you do wanna have a rescue harness, the way they did this is super clever. I'm not a big fan of every time I put my PFD on and off having to take this off and rethread it. I like to have, this is cool because I can set this, and the way you get out of your PFD is a little side buckle right here. So this side buckle loosens up, and it loosens up this whole thing. So this is set, you have the right like tail here, you have it set to your however you want to have set for tension, and this is how you get in and out of the vest, which is pretty cool. And to tighten it, there's only, below there's just two buckles. So to get it off and on, there's one on each side buckles here, and then this side buckle here. So it's pretty easy to get this PFD on and off. Even though it's an over the head one, which are slightly harder to get into, it's the fact that there's just like one and then two steps to put this on is nice. I really like it. And it's roomier than the Green Jacket, so it goes over your head much easier. Putting on a green vest, there's 1, 2, 3 straps you have to go 1, 2, 3, and then fiddle with the buckle thing here to get it in. It's just time. And you know, if you boat a lot, you just kind of get tired of constantly doing all the straps. And this is really nice because it's simple. I know that's maybe sounds like a lazy thing, but it is nice having a jacket that's easy to put on and access. So those are the main features I've seen. I really like this jacket a lot, personally for rafting. I've noticed that when I go rafting, I almost always wear it. The extra large version I have has more flotation than the green vest. So that's just a good reason right away. Like, I like the flotation, not tons, but it's more is good. So I'm happy it has more flotation. And I just like the quick access to things. So I'm just digging wearing this PFD. Kayaking, this for me is a little different. It's so bulky up here. I notice my arm catching a little bit when I'm paddling. So I'm not wearing it kayaking as much because of the added bulk. I don't mind kayaking in it. I just really like taking my green jacket more. So, you know, what I've learned for me is, you know, play with these things a lot and see what you take when you do a certain thing. And again, when I go rafting, I'll take this one. When I go kayaking, I'll take this one. So again, I think for professional guides, this is a sweet PFD because it comes in this nice bright color. You can be visible. It has quick access to your rescue stuff. These little side pockets. It's easy to put on and off, which is something, you know, guides are working every day, taking their life jackets on and off multiple days. I highly recommend it for professional guides. So those are my thoughts. If you have questions, something I missed, please, as always, put your comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff, please, so I can, you know, be more popular on YouTube, I guess. And yeah, thanks for joining me.